What's the difference between Takfeeri and Kharij'ee? They coincide in many things. Takfeeri, he makes takfir of the Muslims. Kharij'ee is Khawarij. He does takfir and he goes out against the rulers. But in most cases, a takfiri also does that as well. So, every person, his situation is looked into. You may find a takfiri, maybe he's ignorant, he just says takfir, but he doesn't go out against the rulers with his tongue and hands. But that's rare. Most takfirs that you know, that we've met, that we've seen, usually they make takfir of the rulers and they go out against them with their tongue and hands. Barakallahu feekum. And calling a Muslim a kafir, a Muslim who says La ilaha illallah, you can't take him out of Islam except with iqamat al-hujjah, definite proof, establishing the proof upon that person. Who said that? We have ijma' on this from Ahlul Sunnah. From them is Ibn Abdul Barr, Ibn Qudama, Shaykh Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn Qayyim, the A'immat al-Da'wah, and before them Imam Ahmad rahimahullah, Imam al-Shafi'i rahimahullah. There are statements. Imam Ahmad rahimahullah, for example, he heard 4 rulers. He lived through 4 rulers. They said that the Quran is created, and which is a statement of kufr. He never went out against any of them with his tongue, or sword, or hands. So therefore, why don't we take Imam Ahmad rahimahullah as an example? And throughout the books of the Salaf, you see again the refutations of the Khawarij. The refutation of the Khawarij. In fact, if you go to Sharia al-Ajurri, Sharia, 5-6 volumes. It used to be back in the days, if you can get it in just the tahqiq with a few footnotes, maybe 3 volumes. But now with the new one, you can get Shaykh Rabi's explanation, maybe 6 volumes. If you go to that Sharia al-Ajurri, first group that Muhammad ibn Hussein al-Ajurri rahimahullah refutes is Khawarij. Go to the figure. First group, narration after narration, all against the Khawarij. Barakallahu. This book here by Shaykh Abdulilah bin Burjis rahimahullah is, if you ever find it in the bookshops, buy it, because it's better than gold. If you ever find it. If you ever find it. And subhanallah, this is my copy. Got my name on it, so no one can take it. Alhamdulillah. 1419. If you ever find it. Now, this is 25 years ago. We got this book. And it's dear to us. Sometimes you go to these old bookshops, you might find it. I remember recently I went to a bookshop in Jeddah. See, Ahl Jeddah, there's not many students. You don't really find that many students. I found gems in there. There's gems if anyone wants to go there now. Naam, Jeddah. Wallahi, all books, old Rasail. And I found some of Shaykh Abdulilah bin Burjis' Rasail there, and other than him. Naam, that's who's going to go to Jeddah. And who's going to take that? Maybe Ahl Medina are able to go Jeddah. Go to, but they've demolished that whole area. It used to be Shari' Ba Khashab. Used to be called Shari' Ba Khashab, Hay al-Jami'ah. That's where the bookshops were, all those bookshops. There's one there, I think a Sudanese man is selling, and they had some old Rasail, like 20 years old. If you ever, I wish I had more kilos, I could have bought more. But if you ever have a chance just to make a journey, like if you're passing by, going towards Makkah, passing by Jeddah, you can find some of these Rasail in that bookshop. That's just, or if somebody doesn't know the importance of knowledge and he sells his books, you might find a Risala or 2. Barakallahu feekum. Hayakumullah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.